Down in the Den, so go tell a friend. The best podcast on earth's about to begin. We got jokes and news and movie reviews. After Dark NC-17 with the crew. Interviews with the best artists around. So like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. Welcome to Down in the Den, the best platform on Al Gore's internet. Today, joining me is a singer, songwriter, and a warrior of love, the incredible Taija Kerr. Taija,
Aloha, y'all.
welcome to the Den. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Greetings and thank you for having me.
Greetings and salutations. It's a pleasure to have you here. So, number one, we're doing something a little bit different. In honor of her phenomenal release, we're going to do 7 questions.
Yes.
And I think that's fitting because the album is named 7. So before we even begin and we dig into that, it's always a tradition here on the Den. Everyone knows that your boy Marz is a huge nerd, and I'm proud of that. I wear my nerd hat proudly. And one thing that's consistent in every comic book, every Marvel movie, every hero has an origin story, something that really triggered something in them to put them on their path. What is your origin story? How did you discover your passion for creating?
That's a good question. I've always been creative ever since I could remember. I've always been in tune with music. I have a uh, Baptist background. My father also put me in hula classes and martial arts, and the two of those, though we wouldn't think, both of those activities, or all three of those activities, create a lot of spirituality. So I feel as a child, I've always been rooted in my spirituality. Uh, I've always sang. I've always had the ability to use my voice to create a melody. It wasn't until I moved out of the home and moved far, far away from everybody that I um, began to find myself. So when I moved to New York City, I started modeling. That created a lot of confidence within myself, my presence. Then moving to LA has really taught me how to reroute myself and connect more with the divine. And within that release and surrender, I feel my childhood dream of music kind of just rebirthed itself. So now I'm here living my childhood fantasies very happily. I hope that answered.
No, that's a phenomenal answer. It almost brought a little tear to my eye. I'm like, that is a fan. I love. One thing about the Den, which some people know, some people don't. Den is an acronym. It stands for Dreams and Nightmares. And I've always said that if you're living in a hellish lifescape, it's probably because you haven't chased your dreams. I believe dreams are signals from a higher power of what we should be doing, giving us direction, guidance. And one note that I made when I was listening to your music, I put the note, I always put notes at, and I put angelic as far as your voice is concerned. And I think 7, you're speaking spirituality, 7 is a very important number in several faiths. 7 amazing tracks. What inspired the creation of that project?
The transformation. I was honestly going through a transformation when I even considered writing 7. I wasn't reaching out to create a project. It just kind of came out, and more experiences started happening within. Um, is I think I'm going through a solar return. Maybe it's called. I'm within the age of 25 to 30, and I'm understanding life for what it is, and not the idea that I've been fed. So within that coming into my spiritual learning who I am as a divine being, within becoming that, um, that I allowed myself to take on the spirit, and I don't release what was needed to be said and the feelings that have been needed to be released from. forever, I'm sure.
No, it's beautiful, and two of my favorite all-time artists, Michael Jackson and Lauryn Hill. And Lauryn Hill says something about um, you've never met me before because each
Hmm.
day you
I'm learning
become
who
a
I am
you're becoming a
every
new
day.
version. You're finding out who you are every day. So she said, even her parents, she had to reintroduce herself to, and when you see her again, it's going to be someone new. And then Michael said he's just a vessel. He never actually wants credit for writing the music. He says it comes from a higher source. He translates it, and that's it, and that's all he
And
does.
leave it
So
there, right?
that's beautiful. It's a beautiful
And I'm here
concept.
to be used, and I
That's
and I believe that.
absolutely. And your music is service. I tell people music is a universal language for a reason. You can put it on a baby who doesn't know a word. You can put it from someone in Timbuktu, but the music speaks to chakras in us and areas in us that don't need words, ironically. So it's awesome. It's awesome. Now, who are some of the producers that you work with on this album, or some of the artists that you collaborated with on this album that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Uh, sh- my uncle Day One is the closest to me in my music, in the music game. He's the only person that I really take criticism from because I know that it comes from a genuine place. As of now, I'm open to opening my tribe, and allowing people in. But as of now, he's my rider. Um, Also, shout out to C Fly. He was also a producer on this joint. He has really like funky old school kind of beats, that kind of vibe, but also very West Coast. So a lot of songs the other songs that I have on there, like Senses, is by C Fly, and Goddess is by C Fly as well. And also K Swift, he produced Cotton Candy, and that's a vibe as well. So Danielle P. Williams, she's the only extra uh, voice on my track. So, and she also helped write a couple of songs. So we love her.
Shout out to the crew and the
Shout out to
team.
the crew.
Shout
For sure,
out,
for sure.
salute, because you guys, along with yourself, crafted a masterpiece, and I think it's a fantastic. It's hard, especially now when music is so, I call it microwave music,
Mm,
where someone gets a couple of loops and da 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 da, and it's out. No thought, no processing. You can tell that this album was carefully made with love, and that shows
demonstrated. Mm.
in every single track. Now, hopefully, Amarion doesn't put us back into a place that we were two
Oh
years two
no,
years ago.
not
I'm
Omarion.
putting positive
Shout out to
energy.
actual Omarion.
Shout out to O. Shout out to
Shout
O.
out to O.
Shout out to O. I know you are feeling it right now, brother. You went from the king of unbothered to everyone doing this on
No,
TikTok.
Omarion's fire. He's fire.
Yo, he's super dope. But hopefully that won't jeopardize plans. Do you have any plans if obviously
Oh, Omoricon, Omordidon, Idarida, whatever his names could never stop anything that I have planned for myself.
I love that.
That I've always been very resourceful, and I kind of just take what I have and get to where I'm going with it. Yeah, ain't no stopping. I have a few things that I have planned as far as like producing more music, putting more music out, and I would love to do live performances, but if this whatever pandemic is gonna be in the way, then I'll just have to improvise. Maybe do some online live performances. Um, I'm prepared for whatever is to come, and even the things that I'm not prepared for, I'm prepared. So I'm blessed up for sure.
blessings up, blessings down, absolutely. And I think the pandemic has provided an opportunity. I never look at anything as a setback. I always look at it as an area of opportunity. And we've seen artists like Toby, who did a whole pandemic project where he had his team in one place and just went viral. Other artists like Lil Russell from his bedroom
Mm-hmm.
making art. So it definitely can be done
Right.
without.
Seven was, excuse me, I'm sorry for
No, no, you're
interrupting you,
fine. No,
but
no, no. I was done.
Seven was created in my closet, and I just sent the tracks to my uncle Day. He mixed and mastered it. So anything is possible if you're willing
Absolutely.
to
Purpose, passion, and
improvise.
plan. The three
Right.
P's. Purpose, passion, and plan is all you need. So we have
Mhm.
three more questions for you for our 7 on 7.
Already?
Already,
Okay.
we're almost done. We're having
Wow.
a great time, but
Yeah.
we're almost done. So we have three more questions for you.
Okay.
Now, one thing that we always talk about in the Den is the spirit of collaboration.
Hmm.
Are there any artists out there, known or unknown, that you would just really love to collaborate? Something about their sound, something about their energy, something about their spirit that is on your checklist. If you have an opportunity, that you would jump at that opportunity to collaborate with.
Lately, I've really been wanting to work with Missy Elliott and Timberland as a collective, just as Aaliyah did. Being that I have a lot of Aaliyah's influence, like I take a lot of influence from her. Um, I say all the time that I would love to work with Sir. Sir, I just feel our voice and tone just can really create a soothing sound. Um, I I learned about an artist named Larry June.
Very
He
Tune
I
out the
don't know
Bay. He's
where I
phenomenal.
okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about him, but I love his sound and he kind of reminds me of my sound as well because he has it sounds like he has this like Texas kind of influence. I don't know if that is, but he's giving me like Zero and like Screw, but also that West Coast vibe and I think that our sounds collectively would sound really well.
Yeah, Larry June, the Orange King, is really blowing up. He's from the Bay, so he has that E40 vibe, but he also gives you a little bit of Paul Wall, gives you a little
Mhm.
bit of other Texas Bun B, Pimp C. So I think you guys would make a musical marriage that would be phenomenal. So Larry, we're
Wow.
trying to get you on the show. We've been talking to your people, Larry. Come on down to the Den. You guys collaborate. We're all about the
That
collaborative
would be
spirit.
beautiful. That's
If
beautiful.
we can make it happen, we'll make it happen.
We're
Absolutely.
saying it here, so we
Hey, the tongue has
manifesting
the
it.
power, so we're speaking it into an existence.
There it is.
So we have two more questions for you, and they're going to be fun. We're going to combine this with our den mate stamp. We
As soon as you
love
said
to.
fun, I got nervous. I don't know. That was kind of backwards.
Oh no, no, it'll be easy. So what
Okay.
we always do to give our guests the official den mate stamp, so it comes with all the goodies of basically we'll promo you, we'll network with you. It's more than just an interview show. It's a platform for creators that we really respect. But to do it,
Thank
we have to play a game, and it sounds really jigsaw, but I trust you. There's no scary things coming. And the game
you.
that you
Okay.
drew is if you don't know, now you know, baby, baby. Shout out
Baby,
Big.
baby. All
So
right.
these are just some fun, quick fire questions to let the friends of the den and the den mates get a little insight on what goes on in that beautiful mind of yours. So if
Okay.
if you're ready, let's get it on. Would
Okay.
you rather have the most beautiful true love, or would you rather win $100 million cash money?
Oh, it's the true love.
Oh, that's so beautiful. For me, I'd take the 100 million, but
You do what you do, but I can make
hey,
100 million right now. Like
hey,
that's all
fact.
mind power. Love
There,
is made
there
for
you
me,
go.
so I'm gonna get
Love is
it.
incredible. Love is incredible. Now, this is for me. I don't think I'd do either, but I'm really I hate bugs. But 1 week in the jungle or one night in a haunted house.
A week in the jungle. I actually like have daydreams about wanting to go and be in the jungle somewhere. So
See, I could do like if they have those fancy glamping tree houses in the jungle with the
okay,
I could do that.
the
But when I see like
glamorized.
yeah, when I see naked and afraid and they're just out there with a fig leaf, I'm like, oh no,
I would have to bring some kind of bug repellent because
something.
mosquito bites. No.
And apparently I'm delicious. I'm from speaking of of Timbo and Missy, who are from my city, the Seven Cities. Yeah, we're in an area, we're in the South, so we get just attacked by mosquitoes in the summer. And apparently, my mom said, "You got that sweet blood." I was like, "I don't."
Sweet blood.
Exactly, it's a Southern thing, and I was like, "I don't know what that means, but I need some sweet repellent because I'm bumping like a Marion every time I go outside." Shout out to O. That's going to be the name of this episode. Shout out to O. And now the final. If you don't know, now you know.
Okay.
This is all about loss. Would you rather lose your sight or lose your memories?
Oh. I would. I can't. Is that being selfish?
No, it's being real. We're human.
I can't though. My sight. Okay, so I'm gonna say memories because damn, no, because if I wake up every morning and I don't remember the person that I love,
yeah, that's what I said. Interesting.
But my sight, color, but I can see color through music, so I would prefer to lose my sight.
There you go. That was my answer too, because I believe your memories make you who you are. So it's like rebooting your entire life. You wouldn't remember your family, friends.
Right.
Nah, I think that would cause a seismic shift on who you are. So great answers.
Yeah. Thank you.
No
great
problem.
Questions. What? That was great.
Thank you.
I love that round. That was beautiful.
Thank you. So what that means is you're official like a referee with a whistle. You're officially DMate stamped. We'll put that in post, but we'll put the official DMate stamp, gang. So what that means is you've won the game. You get an A+. This has been a fantastic interview, learning about just the insight. I think you're incredible. So thank you again. You've earned the floor. Let the world know, let the friends of the Den and the Den mates know what you have going on, where they can find you on social media, and how they can support your dream.
All right, y'all. Peace and love, everyone. I really hope everyone's having a great year. And this year is the year of everything that you want to accomplish. At least you start to get there, or like get on the path to it. My name is Taija Kerr. You know me. You can find me on Instagram at TaijaKerr and any other social sites, whatever else you do. You can find my music wherever you listen to your favorite songs. Peace, love, and aloha. I do have some music coming out, but that ain't gonna never stop. And I wish you all the best year. Peace, love, aloha.
Love that. I love that. Well, Taija, it has been an absolute pleasure. I wish you the best 2022. And as I say, our Den mates, we're family. So whenever you have anything you need, post it. We got you. Anything we see, we will tag you. We will post you. Any opportunities that we have. I have an artist that we are linking up with the game, which is great. So it's a family. We support you, and we can't wait to see blessings. We can't wait to see what the rest of 22 has in store for you. I know nothing but big things.
It'll be a sight to see.
Absolutely. Well, if you guys are tuning in, you're probably going to put it on replay because this episode was phenomenal. Check out all the other fantastic interviews and content that we have on the page. Please follow the homie. She's fantastic. Amarion, follow the homie as well because it's all about you. It's all about you.
It's all about you.
And as we end every single episode, peace, love, unity, and respect. And as always, deuces.
Aloha.
Holla.
So like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now.